How are you?
Hey, Raj,
Good. How are you?
Good, good. My name's Raj. I'm from EQ Music, and very nice to meet you. Are you guys enjoying this lovely sort of British heat wave we're having right now?
bloody hot, isn't it?
I hope it's air conditioned where you are.
Yeah,
It
we're
is.
still really sweaty and wet.
So, you guys must be getting pretty pumped to release your next single, Tonight We Live Forever. What's the reaction been since you debuted the song so far?
Well, it's quite a different sound for this next single compared to the other singles we released before, so we were really nervous to see what the fans thought of it. But it's gone down so well. I think it was trending all day and it charted on pre-orders alone, so it kind of had like a massive buzz around it that we weren't expected, and obviously we premiered it at the Summertime Ball in front of 80,000 people, so that was incredible.
Now, since you guys released the album last October, it's pretty much been touring and promotion and getting your building up your brand and your fan base. What's the hardest part of doing all this promotion and promoting your music?
Do you know, it's not that anything is hard, because doing what we do is kind of, we love doing it, and it's what we feel we're born to do, and it's what we've always dreamt of doing. But if we have to sound a little bit ungrateful and say one negative, it would probably be the lack of sleep that you sometimes get. That is a killer, and I'm not lying when I say I would love a little bit more sleep, but at the end of the day, you've got the rest of your life to sleep, haven't you?
That's true. Who's the hardest one to get up out of bed in the morning?
Josh. I think it's me.
Yeah, Josh is always
Josh.
the last one down.
Josh or Jamie? No, Josh or Jamie. Both of them. Yeah, both of them.
Nice.
Jamie
Yeah.
was always up for me at X Factor.
Yeah, no, he's not. He's kind of got a little bit. The thing with Jamie likes to party at home all the time, so he's like constantly going to sleep at like 2 o'clock in the morning when we have to wake up at like 5.
Jamie just doesn't bother going to bed.
He just doesn't go to bed.
Jamie, I think you're gonna have a lot of sleep when you get your next day off.
I know. It's crazy. My life is pretty crazy.
Jamie was just playing with a wristband and it had beads on it and it just exploded and one of the beads hit Josh in the eye.
Literally just hit me square in the eye.
Sorry.
Oh.
So give us an update on the next album. I hear you guys are putting together some new tracks. Is it going to be any different? Is it still going to be sort of feel-good pop that Union J's known for? Or?
No, we've kind of, as you can tell by the first song, like this, our album's kind of more live. I'd say this year we've had a lot more input in this album. We come straight off the X Factor last year, and the album's pretty much done for us. So this year we've kind of sat, and we've obviously had that 6-month period after the tour where, we went into the studio and we've done a lot of writing. I'd say we've probably wrote 75% of the album, and so I think this year's a little bit more us this year. I'd say it's just like I said, going back
We've
to
developed. Our sound's definitely developed.
Develops, yeah.
And I think it's more in
Bandy.
I think it's more bandy, and it's more in touch with the music industry at the moment, more so than the first album was. The first album was great, we loved it, but we thought the second album's developed, and the sound that we are now going for is a more suited sound for the market at the moment.
How is your label and the industry been receptive to your ideas about what you've learned since the first album?
Oh, I mean, the label, we actually changed labels. We're still under the Sony umbrella, but we changed labels to Epic. We originally signed to RCA, but I mean, Epic they've come in, they've been hands-on. The guys are great. The guys are hungry. They actually take our inputs and our opinions, and they really use them. And we all work together and come together to find and make the best decisions. So we're very, very lucky like that. We've got a great relationship with our label and our management and stuff. So
fantastic. What is there any sort of new track on the forthcoming album that you guys are kind of excited about that we haven't heard yet?
Yeah, there's we're excited. Yeah, we're excited about all of them. But we've got one song which is going to be hopefully released around Christmas time, which is it's actually there's actually a couple that are so special to us. All of them are, but there's 2 which really stand out, and we think everyone's hopefully going to love them. They're very, very special songs, and we're just very grateful that we've got them.
Fantastic. Well, I can't wait to hear those. I'll keep an ear out for them. And one of the things I loved about you guys, sort of early on in your career, was your appearance in Kick-Ass 2. It was kind of interesting and refreshing that you guys landed such a a role like that so early on in your career. What was it like working on that film?
It was actually amazing. Like, we never actually met the actors, but it's just amazing because we're huge fans of Kick-Ass, and to be a part of that. When the director turned around and said, I want you to be a part of Kick-Ass too, we're like huge fans. Obviously Jim Carrey was in it, which we're like massive fans of. So actually to sit there and watch it in the cinema and see our faces on the cinema screen was just surreal, and we're so grateful to be a part of that. So yeah. It's amazing.
Fantastic. Well, that was definitely a fun way to kickstart your career a bit.
Exactly. Like I said, from a year, we did. We was just four normal guys, and then all of a sudden we're in a Hollywood movie.
Yeah.
It was crazy in the space of a year. So it was a really special moment for us.
Fantastic. Now, do you guys feel you've achieved what you wanted to achieve as a successful boy band so far? Is there still sort of a few things on the bucket list that you have to do before your time in the music industry is done?
I think we kind of feel like we've only just started out, really, because we came off the back of the X Factor and everything was so hectic straight after coming into a record deal and recording the album. We've kind of only just ticked the first couple of boxes. We're a very aspirational band, and we want to fulfill our dreams.
Fantastic. Well, hopefully there'll be many, many more chapters to come. That's really all the questions I had. It was just really nice to catch up with you guys. I know you guys are super busy, but is there anything that you want to tell sort of other aspiring musicians and or pop musicians that are trying to emulate what you guys are doing in the industry?
Yeah, never give up on your dreams. Never ever give up. No matter how much people tell you to stop and give up, don't.
All right, guys. Thanks so much for your time today.
Rach, thank you so much.